Good morning to one and all. Today I'm going to present the unit 3 of the topic is in the professional ethics. So subject code is a 22 CS603 professional ethics of unit 3. Now we are going to see about the topic of the unit 3 is engineering as social experiment. Okay, so the last class we saw the what is the professional ethics and moral issues and moral ethics, what are the types, and then lot of the examples with the solutions you have solved in the day by day experience, right? So all those comes under the unit 1 2. And now we are going to see about the unit 3 is engineering as social experiment. So what is the experiment in the social world, and as well as a aspect the professional engineer, what you are going to sort out the social experiment in the scientific techniques and technical world. Okay, in the professional ethics you're going to sort out the problems. So now we are going to see the social experiment. Already we saw the balanced outlook of law. Okay, so the balanced outlook of law is nothing but the emphasize the necessity of laws and regulation and the limitation in the governing engineering practice. Okay, so outlook of law is nothing but the laws and regulations and what are the limitations and simulations of working in the government engineering practice. Okay, so what is the law? Law is nothing but the body of rules and action prescribe the controlling legal authority and having blind legal focus. Okay, in the general law means all the rules established by the authority and custom from the regulating and behavior of the members of community or country. The relationship between the laws and ethics. Okay, so law means law and order, law and regulations. All those things comes under the professional ethics with a good regulations and rules and responsibilities you are going to follow up in the past experience to the new implementation of the moral world. Okay, so the relationship between the laws and ethics. Ethics is nothing but how to do and what is not. Law is nothing but standard behavior required for the individual. So individualities or functions of the, so individuality functions of may, you are going to follow up the rules and regulations. So that is called it as a law. Law and order in the right way you are going to solve the problems. Okay, so that is the main. Okay, so in the year of 1969 and then 1758, 1852, these are and all one examples incidents are made upon happened in the world. Okay, so what are the balanced outlook of laws is you're going to finding the laws and regulations of limitation to controlling to the particular risk issues or happened here. Okay, so coming to the proper role of laws. What is the proper role of laws means the rules and regulations you can follow as engineering profession engineers. So the responsibility experience, so past experience you can respond to all those things, you can follow up the rules. So that is the first manner. And then second one, upcoming the situation, what is the experience you're going to function and you're going to particular, you're going to solve the problem. Okay, the experiment is a large and the time consumption, the rule must not try to cover all the possible outcomes. So you cannot cover all the possible outcomes. That is a invisible, that means that is a infatuation, that is in criteria to do in the ethical world as an engineer. So you are going to sort out the problem. Now you have to learn what is the past experience. So past experience you're going to fix in the new implement, and then you're going to give the good decision accumulation of the engineer. Okay, so these are the proper role of the laws. Okay, so what is the next one means standard faculty. So these are the functions, the arrest of the standard. What is the standard now? Interchangeability, accuracy of the measurement, ease of handling and preventing the harm, decreases production cost and quality product. So your experiment function, all those things, these are the standard functions of fine, and these standard functions you're going to make the good product to manufacture to the factory. Okay, so types of standards is aspect, purpose, propose and the examples. So quality, that is the main first function, and quality of service and safety. Safety is important, and then I am informed of the physical properties and function. So quality is nothing but what is the value appropriate to the price, and example, surface, finish of the plate, and life of the motor. And then assurance of the product of ISO. So your particular experience, you can do one product design, that is you're going to produce in the government order now. That is a function we are going to follow up is the ISO product is important. And then what is the qualities of degree accordingly to the institution of the educational institution. So the ISO product, you're going to manufacturing the quality of service now. That quality of service is any institution under, you can work part to the government activity. Okay, you cannot do the illegal activities here. So safety is important. Safety guard against injuries to the damage to the property. Now you can performing to the good product, but if any unsafety is happening in the while purchasing the product now, that may methods of waste disclosed. So you can safety, you can enclosure to the product of the function. Okay, and then uniformity of the physical properties of function means inchargeability and erase of the subshare and standard bowl and net of the standard items. So these are the types of the standard types of standard. Okay, so the next one is a benefit of the standard is nothing but the helps manufacturer and client and public, and maintain the balance competitions among the industry, ensure the measure of the qualities. Okay, so these are the benefits. Okay, so the next one is a benefit of the standard is nothing but the helps manufacturer and client and public, and maintain the balance competitions among the industry, ensure the measure of the qualities. Okay, so these are the benefits, and then these are one of the examples they have given the balance outlook of law. So the disasters are happening in this patient. Challenger disaster on the shuttle, the case study in the engineering ethics. We will see the one by one the shuttle components. Okay, so what happened in the particular shuttle? Okay, so the rocket shuttle booster is a liquid rocket and solid rocket. Okay, these are the components of the shuttle. So what is happening, one incident is happening in there. So they are burst how they are burst in the particular functionalities, how they are working in the experience to criteria, how what made upon in the function, what is the disagree to working on this component. Okay, so they are analyzing the test one by one, and the first part, second part, and third part, they are splitting in the three divisions of the function. So these are the shuttle components. So the liquid function is working in the first part, and then what is happening to the remaining part, and what the fire accidents is happened here. So what purpose are happening in the incident, what is the accidents are made upon the incident of the liquid of side or the rocket solid side. Okay, so the chronology of the related event. So the NASA constraint of the 1794, they are sort of the problem, and 76 the NASA accept the design based on the Titan mission. So Titan mission they have joined the seated about the two centric robot, the round ring, and 177 training planes and heat electricity. So how the incidents is happened, so the cause of disaster, how the disaster they happened now. So inside the booster, so booster inside, what is the clumping informations are happening inside the function. Okay, so engineering investigation before the launch. So the players are NASA. These are project SRT, the project manager, and the player has a role of these are the engineer manager to working in the rocket to product they are developing.